Okay, so we figured out that the creator was an absolute scumbag, and he is, well, in this timeline he's not dead, but I think he's going to be, because earlier on in the timeline, we found him dead. So I don't know who actually kills him, or if we've actually saved him this time round. We don't know yet, but we need to find out where we're going, so let's talk to the princess.
So what's our next move?
The loss of Gertzel is a major blow to the Egalite Cooperative, unfortunately. My father has a meeting at the Oasis Country Club. It's basically a giant floating golf course / resort for royalty. It's a long shot, but maybe I can convince him to help us out. We'll have to backtrack into the past a bit so I can arrive in my official Rolls-Royce Sky car.
Okay, what's the game plan on our end?
You guys take the superpositor in invisibility mode and keep an eye on me from a distance in case anything goes wrong.
Sounds good. Back to the future. The past? This time travel stuff is making my head spin now. That's all.
Right, so where are we going? Let's explore the past, the present, and the future. Shit. Where did she say she wanted to go again? The Fulcrum. And we have to go to the past. Let's do it, baby. The Clinton Bush Zep Yacht. Oh, this is awesome.
Carl, can you hear me okay?
Look, it's a full building in a floating island with a golf course on the roof.
Loud and clear, Sybil.
Great. Just remember to stick to the plan, okay?
Right. Hang back, stay out of sight, keep an eye out for trouble. It seems the superpositor's stealth cloak mode is working.
Great. And don't get too close to my father's Zep yacht. It's got a built-in missile defense system and an air force of drones.
Aye aye, ma'am. So, do you think your dad will really listen?
I don't know if I can turn my father from the 1%er dark side, but I have to at least try. If I can't garner his support, we'll have to go to Plan B. Overthrow.
War is the continuation of diplomacy by other means, right?
Yeah, well, we have to hope for the best.
Good luck politicking, princess.
Politicking. Alright, am I in? Oh, I'm in. Right, I'm in control, so what am I doing here? Rich, important people. Hell. They don't seem to want to talk. I prefer not to talk to these people right now. My father's over there. Oh, I'm in control of her. Okay, well, it would be nice to have known that. Where's her father? King Warren.
Damn, Walker, you've really upped your golf game.
I've swung a lot of heavy metal in my day. You Clinton Bushes always got the trump card in politics, though.
Don't short your own stock, Walker. I'm sure you'll be taking my Martian resort from me any day now. In fact, I'll throw in my Jupiter mining colony.
Ha! That Gates Walton kid still badgering you to let him use your orbital station? Nola, is it?
Oh,
This is the guy that tried to kill us.
that plus $1 trillion in seed capital for
That was in the future.
It can be your problem, George.
Jobs on a stick. Am I seeing things, or is that psycho General
Yep.
Walker Coke Jobs?
Yeah, it
Tried
is.
to gun us down with his warplane at the Capitol.
That's him. Oh no, this is all wrong. Just keep your eyes peeled, Carl, and be ready to get us out of here. Walker could be setting a trap for us.
Yes, ma'am. And princess,
Yes?
you be careful out there, okay? You're our only hope. I mean, you represent us common people. We can't lose you.
I'll do my best, Carl.
Princess Sybil. Great to see you all in one piece, darling. Your dad was worried sick about you.
Yes, I'm fine. Thank you, General Cookjobs.
Sibs, there you are. The general here has just been telling me that you've been busy of late.
Really?
Yes, I've been working on a number of projects and initiatives.
Your daughter's been doing some great work, Warren. I ran into her at the Capitol, in fact.
So he can time travel as well?
Really?
That's right. She was down there, lobbying the government to help with them poor low city ragamuffins, especially the foster robots.
That's my Sybil, heart of gold.
I was down there overseeing the rollout of new security measures. You can never be too careful, especially in light of current events.
That's right. Those slum-sprawl terrorists commandeered a CJ-74 Archangel and shot out an entire floor, right?
A damn shame what it is.
Oh, so it happens in this
An attack on us
timeline.
royalty, in our own castle, the hubris of it. We need to hit them goddamn radical Islamist robo-terrorists back hard. No offense, Princess.
None taken, General.
We better not broadcast our attack to the public just yet. Better to just do some executive order backdoor strikes. Loose lips sink ships. Ain't that right, Sybil?
Absolutely, General. While I'm generally not in favor of violence, we've got to keep quiet about our machinations. We wouldn't want the wrong people getting wind of what we're up to.
That's great, Princess. I'm real glad we all understand each other. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some business to handle before the G8 summit. Warren? Princess?
Of course. See you there, Walker.
Oh shit, is he attacking now?
That's the Coke Jobs attack drone that hit us at the Capitol. Sybil, you gotta get the hell out of there.
Oh, Jobs. No, I can't run unless the General makes a move, or King Warren will be onto us and the Egalite Cooperative will be ruined.
If that plane opens fire in this golf course, you and your father will be torn to shreds.
I know. Please let him just leave.
Oh, thank Jobs. That was close.
Sibs, such a wonderful surprise. How's that fancy air car I bought for you working out? Not still pulling to the left, is it? How's your mother?
Dad, come on. You know I hate sibs. I'm not 5 anymore.
Of course, darling. Oh, good. We're out of earshot. Where the hell have you been, young lady? I took 500 of my best CIA off the case, installing my technocrats in China and the Eurozone, just to look for my rebel princess daughter. You know that's what the Neofeudals are calling you now? The rebel princess? You know how that makes me look at World Economic Summits? How the hell am I supposed to run these planets if my own daughter won't even back me up?
OMG, Dad, it's not my fault that my humanitarian work is against the grain of your Royal Country Club. That's where I've been this entire time, doing real work on the ground with my mixed species, mixed income community initiative. You always told me to think for myself and do something great with my life. Well, I'm doing that, and making the world a more equal and just place is my great calling. You're the leader and keynote speaker of the G8 summit tonight. You could change the culture, maybe back me up for once.
Got a point.
Sybil. Oh, my innocent little flower girl. If only you truly understood how power really worked, you'd know why that's not possible.
I am not your naive little daddy's girl, and I will not be condescended to anymore. I'm trying to help provide equal opportunities to the 99% non-royals, build communities, bridge the interspecies racism that is tearing everyone apart, one riot, shooting, and terrorist attack at a time on the planets you claim to be running, but you mostly just ignore and exploit.
You want me to treat you like a grown-up? Fine. Here's the hard truth, princess. There have always been the haves and the have-nots, and that's the way it will always be. Let's say I open up the Clington Bush coffers to the commoners, the unwashed terrestrials, redistribute wealth. Sure, They would be eating lobster nightly, sporting shiny chrome body parts the skies would fill with flying cars. For a time.
Then who's
Helping
going to
the
build
poor
everything?
is like throwing money into a fire. They just burn it up and ask for more. There's no return on investment. I've already pushed billions in aid to terrestrial slum sprawls this year alone with nothing to show for it.
It is true
That's
to an
because it's all
extent
being
that.
funneled into slush funds of corrupt cronies. My own cousin, the mayor, and the director of sentient services were lining their own pockets with public money, as I discovered at the Capitol. And what does actually reach the poor is going to overcomplicated, discriminatory, and inadequate welfare.
It's fine to do some philanthropic work here and there. Hold some starving robot kids or do some boutique urban gardening photo op with inner city transgenic youth to get the liberals on your
Just
side.
hold some
But
starving
not
kids.
too much. You can call it crony capitalism or you can call it putting family first, the way I help you, my daughter. But a bigger problem is that if we were to start putting more than token resources towards the billions and billions of hungry mouths down there, the other dynasties would sense weakness. And as the resources waned, they would come after our castle. Then someone, the coke jobs probably, would take our place as dominant neo-feudal power. And we all know that Walla General is only happy when it's raining bullets and bombs. His itchy trigger finger would hit the big red button and start World War III the second he was given the ultimate throne without our family to put him in check. So you see, that is the heavy golden crown of thorns I must wear, my dear. You may call me evil, and maybe I have some of that in me. But I, Warren Clinton Bush, am the lesser of two evils by far. We can't always have utopia, my dear princess. Sometimes we have to be strategic, settle for what is achievable. Compromise. That is the heart of politics, after all. True equality, democracy, that's a fantasy of the left.
That's ludicrous. If sentients on the ground just had enough to lift themselves out of the poverty trap, who knows what they could do? Who knows how many great scientists, engineers, artists, the next Einstein, the next Noah Goetzel could be living in that slum, slaving at a dead-end job, forced to become a drug lord to survive, wasting his talent just because we, the 1%, wanted a bigger piece of the pie. All people of all races and substrates could be living happier and more productive lives. Doesn't that mean anything? How can you be so heartless?
That's not necessarily true.
I can see we may
I'll
have
tell you
to
why in a
agree
sec.
to disagree, my dear. Here, baby, you need some money? Take a few billion and go start a charity or another one of them open source, mixed income, trans-species villages or whatever you call it. Just don't use any real estate from 57th to Obama Street. We're making a new resort. I mean, regentrifying that area.
Fine, Dad. I guess I'll see you at the G8 summit.
Yeah, because chances are, if you get given money that you haven't earned, the likelihood is that you'll squander it.
Patronizing, ignorant, old. Ah!
So just
This
because
is why
you
I left the capital.
Hey,
redistribute all wealth doesn't mean that those
no one
people
can
won't
say you
fall
didn't
back into
try.
poverty.
You
And then
played
what
your
they're going to
case
do,
through the
just
proper
expect
channels.
handouts.
You tried the
Not gonna work.
politics.
Those who make peaceful revolution impossible will make violent revolution inevitable. I just wish it wasn't my own father we have to overthrow. But it must be done. Stupid old neo-feudal. Let's just get out of here.
Think of it like this. Like, this is how I view it in my head. I don't know if the game's going to pause or anything. So all the wealth's up here in this top corner. And well, wait there, I'll show you. Can we pause? Can't pause. I'll show you in a second.
This is it, the Fulcrum. A palace levitating above a megalopolis, hovering above mass slum sprawl. Home of the 1% of the 1% of the 1%. Looks like I'm just in time for the G8 Summit, a yearly conference attended by the most powerful neo-feudal dynasties. Families of kings, presidents, executives, military leaders, religious leaders, lifestyle gurus. As a representative of the dominant family, the Clinton Bushes, I'll need to keep up appearances. I have to do my princess wave, shake all the right hands, stand in the photo ops, maybe give a speech about world peace. all the while ensuring that Carl and Proto-J sneak in and the Egalite Cooperative's coup d'etat is successful. The world is counting on us. No pressure.
Alright, so I'm in control. Okay, so this is the way I think of it. At the moment, to see this guy up here, this is the 1%. 1% there, all of the wealth is up here, and everybody else's wealth is down there. That's the baseline. Most people are on the breadline of wealth down here, and all of the wealth is up here in the 1%, right? So you redistribute all this wealth so that instead of the breadline being here, everybody's wealth is this way. Everybody's in the midline. Okay? So you've got people, all of the people that were poor before. I think a lot of that money will be squandered because one, they haven't earned it. They're going to think this is the big payday. What can we spend our money on? So then what will happen is this part of society, the people that do act like that, will fall back down to this level. So then, if you follow the redistribution of wealth, that means that these people here that have had their wealth redistributed now have to help the people on the poverty line again. So all this wealth, like a river, flows down to the lowest point to bring this point up. But now, this is everybody's wealth here. It's a little bit lower than before. Same thing happens again. These people squander the money, drop back down to the poverty line, and then everybody here's wealth now has to be sunk back into this, which brings the level back up here. And eventually, after a time, everybody is in poverty because the few have spoiled it for the majority. Because not everybody is good with money, not everybody utilizes their resources to a respectable level. A lot of people squander it on shit, and also there's another problem that I've never even touched on. So if you've got all the wealth up here and a lot of people down here wanting to increase their wealth up that way, that means the incentive for these people to work and do things, these people create the opportunities by passing down little bits of wealth to get people to work up to it. If everybody's on the same level of wealth there, who's going to be going to work creating things for other people to buy? Who's going to be going to work to create things? You're not. You're going to have this wealth. Unless you are that way inclined to want to design things or create things, the majority of people is not going to be doing anything. Who's going to run your factories? Who's going to want to clean houses? Who's going to want to mow lawns? Nobody. Absolutely nobody. Doesn't work. Right. Anyway, what we doing? Sybil Skycar. I don't know who I am. Lads, I didn't know what. Like, Howie, give us some fucking insight. I should probably just talk to them when I'm ready to enter. Okay.
Princess Sybil Clington Bush, welcome to the G8 Summit. We apologize for the inconvenience, but we must do a routine scan of your vehicle for security reasons.
Oh shit. Yeah, why do you need to do that?
I don't see why I need to be scanned. I'm a Clington Bush. My family is the most powerful dynasty in the solar system.
My deepest apologies, Your Highness. This is just a routine security measure.
Yeah, I order you to change it.
Is that so? Well, I order you to change your routine procedure. Do you want me to drop a royal decree and have you recycled for insubordination?
No. Of course not. My humblest, sincerest apologies, Your Majesty. Please have mercy. I was merely following orders.
Yes, I'm so sorry. Grovel. Just get out of my way. I'd just like to take a little stroll around the palace grounds. It's been a while since I've been home.
Of course, Your Highness.
It's an awesome little place. Before I go to the meeting, I need to plant this bomb somewhere to create a distraction later. A bomb. Hedge maze, maybe? The hedge maze was seeded by a youth on the world famous Hampton Court maze in UK. I love getting lost in the maze, pretending I was Sarah from the oh my god, the labyrinth! Dance, magic, dance. Fucking hell, this game's just got a 10 out of 10 from me from even mentioning the labyrinth. Sarah, you've come so far, you've run so far. Waiting to be swept away by David Bowie's Goblin King. Hey, I may have been a neo-feudal brat, but I also went through an angsty teen girl phase and had a crush on David Bowie, just like everyone else. And that is true. Who hasn't had a crush on David Bowie? David Bowie's balls. It's a national treasure. Looks like they've cut the hedge to half height for the G8 summit, for security reasons of course. They want high visibility, can't have populist terrorists or usurpers hide in your garden. Okay, so that's a little bit shallow, is it? I remember throwing golden coins at this fountain as a little girl. I used to wish for silly things like growing up to be a beautiful princess in my beautiful golden castle, married to a handsome prince. Ironically, I was one of billions of other little girls for whom that wish would inevitably come true, but here I am, hating it. Here's wishing every little girl one day has a real chance like I had. I'll tell you what, can we put the... Is that a bomb? An antimatter bomb, right. I need to put it somewhere inconspicuous. What about the hedge maze? They're so immaculately manicured, the patrol will get it. Fountain? Yes, just another golden coin amongst the thousands of others. Champion. Grand entrance, baby. Time to head in. Let's do it. I recognise this from the intro. This is it, the Global 8 Summit, representatives of the most powerful and wealthy families on Earth and the colonised solar system, meeting to set the course for civilization itself. That's what the neo-feudal owned news organisations are paid to say anyway. Mostly it amounts to the 0.001% looking for ways to solidify their position, control the common people, and make sure democracy is as inefficient and non-existent as possible. Well, I better do my princessly duty and do the fake tabloid smile. Let's be social. Emperor Z, Prince Violet Jackson, Sarah Gates, General Walker, he's a cunt, Queen Deborah Merkel, it's Angela Merkel, Maharaja Patal,
Good afternoon, Emperor Z.
We are pleased to see you, Princess Sibyl. The People's Empire of China has utmost respect for you and your father.
He's a computer-generated, biologically engineered product of big entertainment, but I still have a secret crush on him. I probably have a fangasm, drop 30 IQ points, turn into a swoony, drooly hot mess, and say something dumb if I try to talk to him, better not.
Princess Sarah!
Princess Sybil, great to see you.
I'm such a huge fan. When you took the 2027 Transplanetary Academy Awards by storm by defiling your pure human body, it was such an epic, brave move, inserting your consciousness into a vat-grown body with 30% feline genes. You totally inspired me to become a transcorporeal ally to disenfranchised sentient species.
Oh, stop spoiling me. I wish the mainstream media hadn't overhyped the scandal of my transgender interspecies vessel. It ended up overshadowing the social justice movement I was promoting. But c'est la vie. In truth, it was badly received in elite circles. But that wasn't what really ruffled feathers. It was when I married a common seamstress/singer from an LA ghetto, someone so far below my social economic class. Not the fact that I became the first openly lesbian royal, but that I'd married a simple cosplayer micro-celeb with less than 1 billion hype-tube views. That's when I drew attacks from other neo-feudals as a treason against the ruling elite.
Tell me about it. That's what happens when you threaten the status quo. Weren't you actually, assassinated, JFK style? Shot in your motorcade to that charity event for #CommonLivesMatter in Paris?
Luckily, I had a backup of my consciousness and was able to re-sleeve into a new cloned body.
Oh, fantastic. I really don't want to talk to him.
Princess Sybil, the Fulcrum is brightened by your presence.
Thank you for coming, Your Majesty. I hope that Europe is recovering from the war, the second Dresden firebombing.
A catastrophe, no doubt, one that we all deeply regret. However, Europe has retaken its place as a manufacturing powerhouse. Aero BMW, sky yachts, surrogate cyber bodies, orbital platforms, they are at an all-time high.
It sounds like the EU is really bouncing back then.
The only problem is there are only jobs for super intelligent machines. The guilds, the trades are lost. Unemployment is at 90%.
Ah, you fucked it.
I regret to say it, but Lower Europe resembles less utopia and more the medieval Dark Ages, full of sectarian violence, starvation, and plagues, except with smartphones and assault rifles. We have performed aid drops, tried to help those below, but populist animosity is at an all-time high. We elite have lost control of our territory. We rule only the clouds. I have heard of your work with the terrestrials, the sentient underclasses. If only we could replicate this on my continent. Your father has nearly infinite resources. If you could perhaps speak with him?
I wish I could help, Your Majesty, I really do, but my father and I don't see eye to eye. I act against his will, in fact. If I were the monarch of my Neofeudal dynasty, this would be a different world, but as it is, King Warren holds the keys to the kingdom.
Yep, that's true. We are going to overthrow him, though.
Sybil, I'm sorry
Oh,
about
it's him.
crassness at the capital. I've set up a Gates Walton charitable foundation to handle support for the terrestrial poor, and I'm donating Big League to it.
This isn't another money laundering scheme to pay off your foreign allies tax-free while simultaneously attempting to woo bleeding heart liberals like me with fake philanthropy, is it?
Absolutely not. I'm sincere here.
Then you wouldn't mind appointing your lefty sister, Princess Sarah, as chairwoman of the board.
Oh,
then?
shit.
I can't believe you still don't trust me. Did what we have mean nothing?
We had a 2-week fling, Nolan, and I was 17 and naive.
You're going to regret this, Sybil.
Whatever.
Ah, see? Fuck that bitch.
Uncle Patty!
Sybil, oh my, you've grown into a beautiful lotus. I remember when you were just a wee little bud.
You taught me to play cricket, made me fall in love with Alu Gobi. How could I forget? Thank you again for that letter of recommendation when I applied for Yalevard.
Not that a Klingon bush needs recommendation to get whatever they want, but that was a nice
It was
gesture.
my pleasure. By the way, after you try the beluga caviar, treat your palate with the gold-plated tikka masala.
Tikka
I
masala.
snuck my mother's recipe into the android chef's AI.
I love a good tikka masala, like. Right, what are we doing now? Talk to everyone.
Hi, Father.
Sibs, I can trust you to be on good behavior, right?
Nope.
No stealing the mic and bursting into communist rants, flipping banquet tables, or PR stunts involving tar and feathers, right?
Yes, Father. I'll be good for this summit. Promise.
That's what I like to hear. This virgin's blood Pinot is exquisite, by the way. Do try it.
I hate this.
That's enough socialising with the heads of corporate state for now. Use the portrait icons to switch between player characters. Okay. So how do I do this then? I want to be this guy. Oh, right click on it. Right, where am I? Oh, there's me. Proton and I will need to figure out a way to break into probably the most secure complex this side of the Milky Way galaxy. It should be a cakewalk. But I don't know about that. Ah. Sibi's Royal Guard?
Nah, we can't roll up close enough to these motherflackers for my mind tricks to work. They ships be dipping their radar noses in our gravity wells. Take us out with them RPGs.
How do we... Oh, we can call Sybil. Why would I want to do that though?
Sybil?
What's up, Carl? Make it quick. I have to do a keynote in a few.
We could use some of that neo-feudal influence about now. The Fulcrum air security is impregnable.
I'll see what I can do.
I need to speak with the Fulcrum security and come up with a decoy threat to get them away from the Fulcrum itself. Come on then.
Your Highness, I'm at your service.
I have just received word that one of the Aeromax Zep freighters approaching from the southeast may have an antimatter bomb in the engine compartment and a squadron of X-1000s.
Another Icarus attack from the Low City?
No, this is likely to be an interdynastic coup attempt.
I'll have to report this up the chain of command.
No, you will not. Are you deaf? I said this is likely an inside job and we won't find the mole if they tell their commandos the operation has been compromised.
We'll need to pull from our official Fulcrum Palace perimeter fleet to check out an Aeromax.
Did you not swear an oath and have it neurally programmed into your cybrain to protect royalty? This is a direct threat on the Clington Bush family. You will inspect the freighter at any cost.
Yes, of course, Your Highness.
Got him. Gates, damn, it looks like Sybil leveraged her royal guards right. Half the Air Force is taken off. What does that mean? Can we do it now?
No, we can't.
So what? Oh, we can move. Oh, is that as far as we can go? Can we go any further? That's as far as we can go. Old pyramid.
No, we can't roll up close enough to these motherflackers for my mind tricks to work. They ships be dipping their radar noses in our gravity wells. Take us out with them RPGs.
Main entrance. Well, what the I need to Shanghai Protege inside, but no way I'm flying the superpositor right into the red carpet entrance, even if it's technically invisible on all wavelengths. They've probably got hypersensitive grav detectors. We have an ethical bureaucrat's chance in Coastlandia of making it through. Then there's the problem of the $6 billion baller and not exactly being VIPs at the bureaucrat party. We need to find another entrance, someone's coming. So you had to look at the door, is that fucking stupid or what? Aha, quick. We need to get in there. Cargo's being unloaded by shipping bots. They just have basic GPS and gyroscopic sensors on board and won't pose a problem, but the suit droid security there will pose a threat. We'll have to get rid of those guards somehow. Fucking mind control, man.
Hey, Proto, can you use your mind control on these security guards?
Yeah, maybe. If you can pull this ride up close enough.
No problem.
No problemo.
I've just got orders from the top to return to the ballroom. We're being relieved. What? We're scheduled for warehousing for the duration, and I wasn't notified? They're saying it's urgent. Highly improbable. You should check your earpiece. What? Yo, dog. I gotta pee like a mofo for real. What? Why are you using that low city dialect? Our synthetic bodies have complete metabolic recycling. We have no urine or bladders. I might have contracted a neurovirus whilst streaming Season 3 of Throne Games to my cybrain last night. Better have it scanned for brain bugs later. Right. Let's get back to the ballroom.
Nice. We are in, baby. Are we in?
Hells yeah! Forget drive-by shooting. Drive-by mind wrecking. That's some baller shit right there.
We should be clear to land now. Better put the eagle in the nest before the chickens come home to roost. Well, go on then. Time to crash the party. Let's do it.
Prosperity has never been greater. The flourishing of all of our houses remains at all-time highs. Gross celestial product is up 30%, and dynastic employment amongst fully verified sentient species is at 99%. Geosynchronous resort cities are booming. Luxury skycraft and spacecraft are churned out by labor-free robotic plants by the dozen. A Martian colony has broken ground on the first sister city, with Venus terraforming coming along smoothly, and profits from asteroid mining has taken off. On my 12th birthday, I received no super yacht in the shape of a whale, no private orbital Disneyland theme park, or directorial ownership of my favorite kids show like most kids do. I wanted my pony princess, but I digress. No, my father's present was to give me the city once known as New York, to rule as chief executive lord and mayor. It was my job to lower taxes for the wealthy, to sit on the boards of major Wall Street banks, increase corporate profits, and ensure the Clinton-Bush estate continued to grow from its meager $1 trillion. Humble beginnings, I know. I learned more in that 12th year of my life than perhaps any year since. I learned the way the world truly worked has always worked. I helped double our dynasty's net worth by the following year. The year after that, not only New York, but the entire United States of America went into bankruptcy during the global smash crash, and the Clinton Bushes were there to swoop in, buy the entire country for pennies on the dollar. I'll never forget what he said the day Dad signed over the $10 trillion estate to my name and entered indefinite cryosleep in his golden coffin. One day you will have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the birds of the heavens, and over every living thing that moves on the earth, and all other earths.
Nice
He
guy.
was paraphrasing the Bible, of course, which was unusual for my father, who only went to church to launder money and win over Christian voters, but the words stayed with me to this day. Dominion over every living thing on earth and all other earths. This was the word of God. Now, I realize I come from a lineage of presidents, CEOs, financial magnates, kings and emperors, spanning 6 continents, 5 planets, and over a century. I don't want to be one to pat myself on the back, but as the great Ayn Rand once said, wealth is the product of man's capacity to think. We are the ones who created this bright, golden, luxurious future we all inhabit through our innovation, ingenuity, and hard work. We, the neo-feudal elite, the captains of industry. I think we here all deserve a little congratulations for our work. It's only fair for our hard work that we should be rewarded with dominion over all of these terrestrial living things. That includes the 99%. They're ours to subdue, to use as we see fit. For, like pets or cattle, they are not smart enough to efficiently manage themselves. Dad was so
true.
Smart, so prophetic. All Earths. I used to think he simply meant the other planets, which we now clearly rule, but as the late great Dr. Noah Goertzel revealed to us, they're not only other planets, but other realities. Countless parallel universes that exist beside us in other dimensions. We deserve dominion over these other Earths as well.
Why would you want that?
And that is what we shall soon achieve, friends, with this penultimate technology, the so-called Garden of Forking Paths. The Garden of Creation. The Garden of Eden. And it is only right that we should return to paradise. For dare I say, we are doing God's work. A toast to doing God's work.
Canny speech, that.
A
Nailed
great
it.
speech, Warren. But you know as well as I do that the Garden of Forking Paths cannot be used without the key which Goetzel has kept hidden from us. In addition, a unanimous vote of the Neofeudal Council is required.
The ability to alter reality itself? No one should have such godlike power. It will destabilize the balance we have created.
Indeed. And you'll never get my vote, Father.
Ah, such a cute, precocious little daughter I've raised, no? I realize that we have not always seen eye to eye, but you must realize the true possibilities of the technology. Imagine the countless other poor folks you could help feed and clothe in these other realities.
We should take care of the misfortunate in our own reality before worrying about others.
Yes, well...
Oh shit, he's been assassinated.
Father, are you all right?
Your Majesty.
I wonder who killed him. Do you think it's the general?
Oh, man down, man down.
King Warren has fallen!
I'm not getting a pulse. No apnea or neural activity. The body appears to be rapidly decomposing.
From the speed and color, I'd say it was a nano deconstructor. It'll be turning his brain into porridge by now, so he can't remote download his personality out of his shell.
Father?
Well, this is just a terrible turn of events. But as
What
the
a
next
legend.
highest-ranking member of the Neofeudal Council, I hereby assume the position of chairman.
What? You probably poisoned him, you bastard!
He did.
You're a traitor, Walker, and that is my father. I am heir to the throne. I am the rightful chairwoman.
Oh, now, darling, let's not go tossing the T word around, or someone just might get their glass house cracked. But who makes you queen anyway? You? You in whose army, princess? You in whose army?
Oh fuck, it is a coup.
Guards, stop them! Oh god, this is all wrong. The Egalite Cooperative was supposed to do a coup d'etat against my father, not Walker.
As chairman of the Neofeudal Council, I hereby suspend all rules and regulations and institute autocratic... Oh, hell, I'm in charge now, okay? Boys, please take the rest of the council. Oh, except Mr. Nolan there. I'm appointing him as my right-hand man.
Nolan? Nolan, you sniveling little backstabber, you've been plotting with the coke jobs this entire time?
Oh, come now, sweetheart. We had a thing, but then you had to go and break my heart.
You never loved me, you pompous upstart rocket boy. You just wanted me for my money.
And if you could have just played politics and given it to me like everyone else, I wouldn't have had to join your family's rival dynasty and build next-gen military technology for them. Pity.
Enough of this lovey-dovey romance crap. More action. Operation Apocalypse Now is a go. I repeat, initiate Operation Apocalypse Now. That's the problem with all these foreign wars. You have to watch them on GNN News through a little screen. Wars on the homeland get you right in the action. You royal folks stay here. My troops will keep you company while I watch the fireworks. Yahoo! Time to reap that whirlwind, baby. Time to reap what man has sown.
What a dick, he was one step ahead of all the time. Well, he's not really, because we're going to do this.
Talon 1, we have visual on amassing force of military really CJ-74 overthrowers? They claim to be reinforcements against a red alert terror threat. Please advise.
Those are forces attempting coup on the council.
Princess Sybil? Sorry, you're breaking up. What's happening? Where is King Warren?
King Warren is dead. Destroyed. Overthrowers.
Sorry, Princess. It seems someone is jamming our communications. Wait. We have confirmed airborne attacks. It looks like the coke jobs are attempting a full-scale assault on the Fulcrum. Defend the palace.
Alright, I'm in control now. Don't have anything to say. Am I allowed to leave? No. Telephone. As if they'd let me make a call.
Everything has gone sideways. We're being held hostage in the throne room.
Okay, we're on our way, Sybil. Just hang in there. We're bringing the secret weapon.
The bomb.
General, we've discovered a Class 7 unidentified craft with advanced cloaking and quantum technology. A human cyborg and a heavily modified humanoid robot were sighted, but we lost track of them. Yes, sir.
Princess Sybil, you wouldn't happen to have a little ragtag crew of misfits sneaking around the Fulcrum now, would you?
I'm here alone. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, come on, sweetheart. You're a better politician than that. I know you can lie better about your, what's it called? Eagle Corporation, Enron Corp, Egalite Cooperative, that's it. Yes. Now, as much as I love smoking out a gorilla myself, takes me back to Cambodia in '68. I ain't got time for that. So, Princess, you're gonna tell me where Charlie is, or I'm gonna have to start impeaching the Neofeudal Council one by one with bullets.
Best way.
You're insane. I'll never talk.
I love your spirit, girl. You've got that millennial spunk to you. You guys get a bad rap. Captain, go ahead and shoot Mr. Patel in the forehead for me, will you?
Yes, sir.
Oh shit, they're gonna do it.
Oh God!
You're a monster!
Maybe so, ma'am. But it's rich old blue bloods like you that sent me and my brothers into 7 different wars where we shot kids and blew up hospitals. So who's worse, Frankenstein or his creators? You're goddamn hypocrites.
All right. No more. I'll talk. My associates are...
Yes? Speak up, girl.
There. Everyone get down!
Nice.
God Christ, it's a flacking A-51. Check it out. Stay frosty and check your 6. You might be able to catch it on infrared. Flacking thing's faster than a cheetah bot and it's got neutron armor. Game over, man.
Game over, man. Game over, man.
If we don't take this rogue prototype down, we'll all be decommissioned for recycle. Try flushing it out of cloak with an EMP. Fire in the hole! Now! The hostile is down.
Is
Check
it?
its vitals.
Not down. Oh shit, it is.
Fuck! The Knox got Talos! I swore an oil pack with the big dog. I gotta represent the Chrome Boys and cap all them CJ dwanks.
I hear you, Proto. But we can't go gangsta with 2 pistols against a bunch of fully automatics. We've got to play this game like the Neofeudal. We've got to play it like chess.
I feel you. Call the shot, Carl.
Looks like the big guy's down for the count. but we can't risk another Charlie Foxtrot on the slim chance he resurrects. Hicks, Velasquez, stay on the A-51. Reinforcements should be in any second.
Oh shit, they've got more of them. I can't call anyone outside the palace with the signal jammers. Right, I use the phone to detonate the antimatter bomb. Yes, that's what I need. Detonate it. Go on. Get these to clear out and then we can start shooting up the place.
Jobs Christ! That sounded like an antimatter bomb. You two, go check it out.
Two down, three to go. Oh shit. Right, so she can't do anything. I've got this. I can listen to people. Oh, mind control. Now shoot these guys.
Check. I'm smooth operating this nigga. Let me know when you're ready to hit it, Carl.
This should even the odds with Protege controlling one troop. It's 2 on 2. It's 3 on 2 because there was 2 of us. Although maybe I don't have a gun.
That's one of the Cligton-Bush conspirators. Terminate them!
Oh shit. I thought he was mind control? Bruh. Bruh.
Captain, you alright, sir?
Oh shit, I need to do that stupid phone call again.
Yeah.
Right, so.
Jobs Christ! You two.
So how do, if I can control this guy, how do I even... Right, I'll switch to here, I'll switch to...
That's one of the Cligton-Bush conspirators.
I've got... What? Mate, he's fucking mind controlling. He's got mind control on this cunt. He still turns around and does that. What bullshit this, like?
Jobs Christ! That sounded like an antimatter bomb. You two, go check it out.
This doesn't even make fucking... Wait there, can I give that to him? I'm trying to give the gun to me, mate, but it won't fucking happen.
Captain, you...
Check.
Oh, he has got a gun. It's just so hard to see. Look, there's the gun there, but it blends in with the black background. I couldn't even fucking see it. That was stupid shit. That.
Wait for my signal, then take out the one on the right. We'll only get one shot at this.
Roger. I'm in the zone.
Hey! Now!
Get wrecked.
It's stop! Ah!
Check motherfucking mate, yo! Aw, that was the dopest place in Shaquille O'Steal slam dunk
Shaquille
over
O'Steal.
Barry Silver in the 2028 RNBA Championship.
I love it when a conspiratorial plot to overthrow another conspiracy comes together.
You guys were amazing. I could kiss you.
As nice as that would be, never mind. Sorry, Princess. We came as fast as we could.
Thank God you guys showed up when you did.
What do we do now?
We don't have the military resources here to stand up to the cock jobs. They are too powerful.
There's only one thing we can do. We have to vote to unlock the Garden of Forking Paths. It has the power to alter reality itself and is the only thing that can undo this havoc.
But the key to the garden, no one has been able to find it for years despite so much effort searching for it.
I have found the key to the garden.
I have got it.
Impossible.
You must believe me, I have the key, and it is the only way to end this. We must vote now before it's too late.
Do it!
We may regret it, but I see no choice.
Europe cannot withstand another war. I vote yes.
Then we have a unanimous vote of the remaining non-rogue council. I will get the key to the garden. You have my word. Carl, the superpositor, is it still intact?
Yeah. Air Force 1 is still docked and fully cloaked and loading Bay 3.
As for the rest of the Neofeudal Council, you should evacuate immediately on my personal transport. Clinton Bush agents still loyal to me will help you escape.
Thank you, Sybil. We are all deep in your debt.
Quickly, Carl, Proto, we've got to move before the General returns with ground reinforcements. Quick, we've got to get to the elevator to the Fulcrum's main facilities.
Alright, cheeky secret entrance. Oh, is this where this is? This is below the Fulcrum, bloody hell.
What is this place?
Where office workers go to
This
die?
is the Fulcrum Research Facility. This is where the Golem Project was founded and carried out. Where Noah Gertzel worked for my family for years.
This?
Oh shit.
This the crib I was born in? Where Pops manufactured my main brain?
Yes, Proto. You spent your alpha and beta test days in one of these cells to ensure you were viable.
Wait. If I kicked it as a shorty in this top secret lab, why come I don't remember none of it?
It's standard procedure for all products, for all sentients to have their hardware and or wetware formatted to factory settings before shipment.
What? What you trying to say? They wiped my brain board like an Etch-a-Sketch before flushing me down the toilet?
Yes, they didn't want any...
It's like the Matrix, isn't it?
Any what? Any chromes or franken-freaks spilling to the news about how they was jammed full of needles and trodes and dissected like a fucking science frog for some egghead's experiments?
Essentially, yes. Although whistleblowers are generally marginalized by corporate state-controlled media as tinfoil conspiracy theorists, then assassinated.
So as if they flacked up the memory wipe, I would have just been thrown in the loony bin then? Recycled? That shit's supposed to make me feel better?
I'm sorry, Proto. It was horrible. What happened still happens here. I'm sorry I didn't do enough at the time, Proto. I really am. But if we can get to the Garden of Forking Paths, if we, the Egalite Cooperative, succeed, we can change all of this.
We better get going. The coke jobs can't be far behind.
Oh shit, okay, so I'm in control now. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to save it and we'll call it an episode. Let's just add another F. Pay respects. I don't know how, I think I might have added 2 there, but too bad. Done. Okay lads, we'll figure out what's going on in here and we'll see you in the next one. In a bit lads.